Welcome back to Acharya Gurukulam. Today's topic is scientific writing and documentation in LaTeX, an introduction. In this video, I am going to explain Introduction to LaTeX, document structure and formatting, typesetting mathematics, inserting figures and tables, referencing and citations, and at the end, preparation of the report. Documentation structures and packages will discuss about how to write the first document in LaTeX. Before that, I'll briefly discuss about the preamble. We'll discuss in the subsequent slides. In this preamble, you'll have defined the type of the document that you are writing, the language, and the several other elements that we'll discuss in document structure and formatting. Typesetting mathematics. In this one, we'll discuss about the basic equations in LaTeX to be used and how we programming for that. We'll learn how to write any mathematical expression or equation without any worrying of the typesetting. In generally, we'll face a lot of problems while writing the equations using MS Word. Inserting figures and tables. In this, we'll discuss about how to write the tables, common elements in most of the scientific documents. LaTeX provides a large set of tools to customize the tables and change the size, combine cells, merging cells, split the cells, changing the colors of the cells, and so on. So this section completely dedicates about the tables and figures. In case of figures, what are the essential elements in most of the scientific documents that are required, and we'll discuss about how to handle images and make them to look exactly what you need. In this section, we'll discuss about most common formats, how to shrink the image, enlarge the image, rotate the image, and how to reference them without any within the document. Additions. Generally, we'll face a lot of problems while referencing in MS Word. So in this referencing and citations using LaTeX, so we'll discuss how to write the referencing, how to give the referencing, and how to cite the any references in the document itself. So we'll discuss all these things in this video. Introduction to LaTeX. LaTeX is a document preparation system for high quality typesetting and is pronounced as LaTeX and not LaTeX. Introduction to LaTeX. LaTeX is a document preparation system for high quality typesetting and is pronounced in LaTeX and not LaTeX. It is most often used to produce technical or scientific documents, but it can be used for almost any form of the publishing papers. The LaTeX. In 1978, Professor Donald Knuth from Stanford University created TeX for a basic set of macros. Later on, in 1986, Professor Lamport from MIT created the LaTeX using generalized set of macros. Why to use LaTeX? It is designed by academics and easily accommodates for academic use with predefined layouts. Mathematical symbols and equations are easily integrated. Even complex structures such as references, table of contents, and bibliography can be generated easily, as I discussed during the outline of the presentation. Focus on logical instead of aesthetic structure of the document creates more beautiful documents and portable, compatible, flexible, versatile, and cheap. Because of all these advantages, we use LaTeX. You can see the difference between Word as well as LaTeX. A graph is drawn between document complexity and size and effort and time consumption. Initially, it is very easy for MS Word, but later on, as the complexity increases, it is very difficult to handle it. But whereas LaTeX, initially you have to put some effort to learn the basics of LaTeX, and later on it is very easy. And though there are complexities, so we can handle using LaTeX. You can see the differences between MS Word and LaTeX with various parameters. MS Word is open source and LaTeX is not a open source. MS Word becomes very slow when handling the large text and graphics, but whereas LaTeX, it is very fast, and because of write down only the content, and software provides layout within no time. MS Word provides basic word features that are very straightforward for use. In case of LaTeX, it is initially you have to invest a few hours of time to learn LaTeX. The layout and quality of MS Word is moderate, whereas in LaTeX it is a professional. MS Word, the scientific features of MS Word does not include the bibliography features, and programmers come with their own price. So you have to purchase some apps or some tools for bibliography in case of MS Word. Whereas in case of LaTeX, it is so simple to include the scientific features. The cost and availability for MS Word is to purchase the software, but whereas in case of LaTeX, it is free of charge. You can download from the internet. The MS Word is a low compatibility with the older versions, whereas the LaTeX, it is highly compatible with all types of operating systems and all types of old versions. The installation of LaTeX. So in Windows, one has to install the software called MikTeX in addition to the Kyle. Kyle is a LaTeX text editor and creates source files like .tex, and it is a free source. Similarly, in Mac and in other text editors, one has to initially download the softwares like TextShop and WinShell. The document structures and formatting is as follows. Initially, when you start the document in LaTeX, when you start the document in LaTeX, you have to write a /document class. You have to define the type of the article and the options. So we'll discuss each one of them. Later, we have to define the packages. So what are the various packages to be used for inserting the figures, tables, and equations, and so on. Then the actual structure of the document begins. So for that, /begin document, and you have to end the document also. The main body stuff to be printed: title, authors, abstract, sections, references, bibliography, tables, everything you have to keep in between the begin and end of the document. Document classes. When processing an input file, LaTeX needs to know which layout standards to use. Layout standards are contained within class files which have .cls as their file name extension. What are the various document classes that are used in LaTeX? So here a list is given here. Article means for articles in scientific journals, presentations, short reports, program documents, invitations, and so on. So for that, we have to use article. So this name is used here under the class. And IEEE transactions. For articles within the IEEE transactions format, we use IEEE trans. PROC means it refers to a class of proceedings based on the article class. A report. For longer reports containing several chapters, small theses, books, etc., we use report. Book means for books. It is exclusively for books. I show how the format of for books, theses, articles, and all those things. Letter. It is for letter writing. Beamer. Beamer is exclusively used for the presentations, preparing the presentations. Now you can see here how the article looks like: books, leaflet, cover page, beamer, and letters. Document class options. So the options that we have to provide the information here under the options. So 10 point, 11 point, and 12 point, it sets the size of the main font in the document. So in general, the default font size is 10 point. A4 paper and letter. It defines the paper size. The default paper size is a letter paper. So whereas when you write down any research paper or maybe article. So you have to set this as A4 paper. Title page, number title page. It specifies whether a new page should be started after the document title or not. The article class does not start a new page by default, while report and book do. Two column. It instructs the LaTeX to uh, typeset the document in two columns instead of one. So we can provide, we can give the input in two columns, single column or triple columns also. So here you can see the commands that we use for different types of fonts. That is normal font, bold italics, underline, bold, underline, italics, underline. So these are the various commands that are used for the font types. Slash text rm means it refers to the normal or Roman. Slash text bf means it refers to the bold. Slash text it means it refers to italics. Like that, the text is given, and the output is shown at the end of the table here. And the font sizes in standard classes are like this: slash teeny, slash script size, slash footnote size. So generally this footnote size are used at the bottom of the page as a footnote. Slash small, slash normal size, slash large, slash capital L. So when you provide a capital L, it refers to the 14 point size. If you provide a lowercase of L, then it gives 12 point size. And if you provide all letters as uppercase, then it refers to the 17 point size. Slash huge, it refers to 20 point, and only the first letter of huge is the uppercase, then it refers to the 25 point. Similarly, you can see underline and strike through. So for that, you need to install a package called use package ulem. So the text that is there in between begin document and end document, you can see here slash uline underlined. So underline is a text, and slash uline, it refers to the underline. This underlined, the text is this one. Slash uu line. So that means it is a u is double times you will get u. So it refers to the doubled underline. Slash u wave, it is a wavy underline. You can see the output on the other side of the slide. Slash SOUT means strikeout. Slash XOUT means struck with hatching. You can see the hashing portion. Slash dash U line, it refers to the dashed line. Slash dot U line, it refers to the dotted line. So all these are the related to the underlines as well as the strikeouts related to the ulem package. These are the various packages that are used in LaTeX, the standard packages that we use in most of the documents. AMS Maths, it allows use of the extra mathematical symbols and add features to facilitate writing mathematical formulae. Geometry, set up the page geometry such as margins. So initially when you start writing the document, you have to set the margins, left margin, right margin, top margin, and bottom margin of the document. So for that you have to use geometry package. A float, it allows the placement of the figure and table environment to be fixed by user instead of by LaTeX. So you have to provide like where to fix the figure, where the table is to be fixed, that kind of thing. For that you have to use a float package. Graphic X, it allows the external image importation of many different formats, and we will discuss when discussing about the figures part. Enumerate, it allows the list of enumerated by many different types of characters. TickJet and PGF. So it is a vectorized drawing package that produces high quality figures. So whether you believe it or not, using a TickJet package, we can draw the lines, arrows, and shapes with high quality figures. similar to the figure that we draw using MS Word. Fancy header. It allows the fancy headers in the document. A basic file extension in LaTeX. So these are the file extensions in LaTeX. .tex refers the containing symbols and text written in the editor. .aux it refers the data files for cross-referencing and across compilers. .log refers compiler information, warnings, error messages. .dvi it refers main output files of initial tex, same across systems. .ps it allows the PostScript files. .cls it refers to the class files containing commands environments. .sty it refers to the style file containing macro definitions and extensions. .pdf common output format, it's a portable format, and .bib is the bibliography entries. So whenever you execute any LaTeX document, the output is .pdf. The output is .pdf. You can see here. This is a flowchart of creating a document using LaTeX. Few tips for LaTeX beginners. Words and paragraphs are separated by spaces and empty lines. Number of spaces and empty lines doesn't matter. The reserved characters such as dollar, ampersand, and percentage are to be printed in the document using backslash symbol prior to the above characters. A soft return is introduced with two backslashes. The use in ordinary text of a command line hat that can appear only in the mathematical formulae. The percentage symbol is used for commenting the and ignoring the text. The command starts with backslash. Spaces are allocated by the engine for double backslash and single backslash commands. Any in-text mathematical expression is embedded within the dollar symbol. Here, here you can see how we give the sections and subsections. So the document class begins here and the document begins here. Title, that is this is an example. So you can see here the output on the right hand side of the slide. Slash author, that is a James Bond, and make title. Then section introduction. The introduction is a section, so it appears here like this. And experiment. Experiment means it is a subsection and it appears in this manner. Coming to the standard environments. Slash begin document, slash begin document, and begin itemize and begin enumerate. So begin itemize means it gives the output as bullet points. Begin enumerate means it gives the output in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. A table of contents. So in case of LaTeX, just with simple single command, it gives the table of contents. Now you can see here slash begin document in the article slash table of contents. So with this single command itself, it gives all the table of contents that comes under here. Similarly, list of figures and list of tables with the single command slash list of figures, it gives all the figures, and slash list of tables, it gives all the list of tables in the list of table of contents page. Mathematics in LaTeX. So here you see in the in the document slash title. This is an example. Author James Bond, make title. Then slash introduction. So up to here we already discussed. Then how to write down the equation here. So this is the portion of command how to write the equation. Slash begin equation. So this is the equation you can see in the output, and the same output I zoomed here. G underscore slash gamma underscore n of t. So now here you see G subscript gamma n. So this gamma n are the subscripts here. So for that, you have to use underscore. So whenever you have to provide any letters under subscript, you have to give underscore. If any letter you have to provide a superscript, you have to provide hat core gamma n. So this gamma n are the two letters. Now you have to provide these two letters in flower brackets, which is equal to 1 divided by under root of Sn. So this 1 Sn, 1 is numerator and under root of Sn is the denominator. So for that you have to use slash FRS, that is the fraction, flower brackets open 1, and in other flower brackets you have to use square root of Sn. So for square root slash SQRT, provide flower brackets S underscore n. So like that it goes on. The figures. So how to insert the figure? Now you can see here slash begin document and you write down the text, and this is where the figure starts. Slash begin figure, and you can see here on the right hand side of the slide, the figure is exactly at the center of the document, or the figure is exactly at the center of the page. Now slash centering, slash include graphics. So for that you need to provide the package slash use package graphic X, and here the width is equal to 0.5 slash line width. So here you can change the size of the image also. If you provide 0.5, then this is the size, and if you provide 0.75 or 0.9, then the image size enlarges, and you provide the caption. So for that slash caption, and at the end slash end figure. So this is how we give the figure, and these are the various specifiers for the figures. Capital H, it gives the place exactly at the spot of the source text, and small h, it provides the place approximately at the spot in the source text. Small t is the place at the top of the page. Small b provides the figure at the bottom of the page. Small p, it provides the place on the page for floats only. And exclamatory mark, it overrides the internal LaTeX parameters for determining the float position. Now here you can see these are the various specifiers: slash begin figure, H exclamatory symbol, T exclamatory symbol, H means at the bottom, T at the top, B exactly at the bottom of the page, and here R means right side of the text and L means left side of the text. So here this is the here this is related to the wrap figure. So for some of the documents you have to wrap the figure within the text itself. So for that this will be useful. Inserting the table. So now why I kept this slide is, so using LaTeX, so you can create the tables like in this manner also. So I provided this slide. So what are the various specifiers to be used in a tabular environment? T, the line at the top is aligned with the text baseline. B is the line at the bottom is aligned within the text baseline. L is left justified column. C is centered column. R is right justified column. P within flower bracket width. So here you have to mention the width, how much width that you need to provide for the column of the table or the cell of the table. That is paragraph column with the text vertically aligned at the top. M, it is at the middle. B, it refers at the bottom. Now these are the various specifiers. vertical line, double vertical line, column separators. So remember in while writing the tabular columns, so each and every cell is differentiated with ampersand symbol, and for every now you can see here these are the various types of the tabular columns. So slash begin table CCC means here we have three cells. Here we have three columns, and these three columns are these three columns are positioned at exactly at center of the cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, and these entities are separated by symbol ampersand. So the first row is completed, then you have to provide the backslash, double backslash. Then it enters into the next row, cell 4, cell 5, cell 6. Then uh, the row is ended with a double backslash. Similarly, cell 7, cell 8, and cell 9. At the end, slash end tabular, slash end center. Now, if I want to provide the vertical lines and horizontal lines, so for that you have to use the symbol like this. Similarly, you have to create a tabular column with merged cells. So for that, you have to provide a package called slash use package multi-row. So this is the syntax that we use for a tabular column using slash package multi-row. Similarly, the other case, so this is also another case. Now, for the tabular columns, for a row or for a column, so if you want to provide any color, so for that, you need to provide a package called slash package table X color. So for that, you need to mention the type of the color, whether you use green color, yellow color, orange color, blue color. So that kind of information you have to provide here. Now references and bibliography. So this is the standard format for references and bibliography for preamble and the document. For that, you need to provide a package called slash uh, uh, use package, that is LaTeX. In bibliography and citations, we generally use BibTeX, NatBib, and BibLaTeX packages. So this is the article for citing or for referencing in the LaTeX. So for that, first you need to give this information. Later on, we have to cite. So how we cite the in bibliography? So there are various bibliography styles. For plain, this is the format, and for MLA, so this is the format. And we use the cite keys is used for cite publication inside the document. So these are the cite keys. In the next slide, we'll discuss about what are the various cite keys used. To cite a publication from the reference list, use slash cite command. The argument to slash cite may be one key or two key or more keys separated by commas. So for that, one has to use a BibTeX package. So these are the various syntax for sorting styles. NTY, so that means name, title, and year. NYT, name, year, title. NYVT, name, year, volume, and title. YDTN, year in descending order, title, name. None. Captions appear in the order they are cited within the document itself. So these are the various common citation styles. ACS means ACS. AIP means related to the physics. APA, APA, Chicago, like that, various IEEE format like that. So these are the example problems for referencing within the document. So for that, you need to provide slash ref intro. So that means directly, so whatever the section that is related to the introduction, so directly it refers. So please refer section 1. But here in the text, in the command, we have written /ref intro. So that intro is labeled under the section introduction. And for the experiment subsection, we need to provide /label exp. So that means exp is labeled for the section experiment subsection. So then in the command /ref exp means it refers to that particular section. So these are the various side commands that we use for referencing. So these are the various useful links for LaTeX. Those who are watching this video, please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. So these kind of videos will be very useful for the researchers. Thank you. Jai Hind.